So I wanted to ask Joe a question. Joe, you've been around the Democratic Party for a long time. I'm having trouble remembering a moment since Barack Obama where the party came together, its various multitude of factions. And by God, Stuart, I used to think like, well, my God, the Republican Party has three factions, the social conservatives, the foreign policy guys, the economic guys, and you guys have a billion. But they seem to have almost all come together with remarkable unity and remarkable speed behind Harris.
No, not just that. I think the other thing that's happening is you're seeing the emergence of a whole new generation of Democratic leaders. I mean, Shapiro, all the people that we talked about for potential vice presidential candidates. And by the way, everybody, when she picked Walz, I mean, it's not like those guys are going to disappear. Shapiro's going to be campaigning his heart out in Pennsylvania. Kelly will be campaigning his heart out in Arizona, Cooper in North Carolina. I mean, it's just so I think the party gets the stakes, always has. And we could argue whether it would have consolidated eventually around Biden. We all hoped that it would over time as we got closer to November, but it clearly has, without a doubt, around Kamala. And if you think about that, back then when we were in a dead heat with Trump, and Joe Biden was getting 70% of blacks, not in the 90s, getting much lower Latino numbers than Kamala was getting much worse numbers with young people. We were in a dead heat right then. So if once this happened with Kamala, it's, if that ever happened, if they ever went back towards big, normal numbers that a Democrat could pull together, if it consolidated, we'd have a leg up over Trump. That's happened. Now the question is I agree with Simon, with J.D. Vance, with the doubling down on, Super MAGA and Project 2025 and all that, although they try to run away from it, it won't work. But did they actually now help expand it even a little bit further with Walz being able to communicate with a lot of rural Americans, people who, are going to see this ice fishing hunter who did serve his country, all that. And I just don't think the villainization of him isn't going to work at all. But we'll see. It's early days still.